We did have one interesting experience. Ben Schwartz and I had the duty, and of course this was loosely regulated, believe me, when we were up there September, October, part of November. And sometime in October, and I can't tell you the date because it's not in my logbook, a guy came into the ready room, and it was just Ben and I, and he had an Annapolis ring on his finger. He was a Navy commander and had on his flight jacket. He was a CO of a TBF squadron aboard the Ticonderoga. Nice fellow, impressive guy. And he said, Lieutenant, he said, I want to tell you something. He said, my boys have trained and trained and trained. He said, we never fired one shot in anger. We never got here till it was all over. Now the interesting thing about this was the squadron emblem. You know, a picture. We had one. I've got one on my flight jacket, the Wildcat. But his was, they call it the Tall Dog Squadron. Now this Tall Dog Squadron, I don't know whether I guess we'll put it in there. They can't court-martial me now. It showed a Great Dane with his hind leg up, a male, and the Emperor's Palace was down below, a little image. So help me. You know, they had some pretty risque ones, though. But this is the Tall Dog Squadron. He said, my boys, I promised them that I'd try to get a ride and carry out the squadron assignment. So there was a TBF out there on the flight line, and Ben and he and I climbed in. He got down in the lower gun compartment, and we took off. And boy, that was strictly off limits to fly over the Emperor's Palace. But there was about a 2,500-foot broken cloud cover that day, so we just buzzed right up to Tokyo. Just a few minutes, made one pass down through the clouds. He relieved himself, and we came back and landed. And that's a true story. A lot of crazy things.
Did you, while you were there, I guess, were you able to witness the signing on the USS Missouri or around?
That took place on the 3rd. We didn't get there till the 8th.